Hello, friends. You're welcome to Leadership Go with the Brainy Leadership Team. As always, I'm Michael Brainy, and we come your way once again to learn leadership, to look into issues concerning leadership, just so that we are raising the right leaders in our society, especially with the young leaders that are coming up. In our last series of episodes, we were looking at ideas, how ideas are generated and how they are used, cultivating it, and all. From today and in our subsequent episodes, we are going to look at leadership and mentorship. So, leadership and mentorship. You know, there is no self-made individual or human being who has ever existed. The great Isaac Newton once says something. He says that if he is able to see further, it's because he's standing on the shoulders of giants. He's standing on the shoulders of those who have accomplished, and everything that we are doing every now and then has been done already. In fact, people are already doing it, or somebody has successfully done it. The only difference is that according to God's timing, every leadership is unique on its own. Just recently reading an article, I realized that I got to find out that all different form of people, psychologists, everybody is trying to go into leadership and deal with the subjects of leadership. And especially in the area of psychology, one conclusion that has been reached by almost all psychologists who are researching into leadership is that there is no one way of leadership. So leadership is just unique. Every day, every now and then, it comes in its unique way and how it's supposed to work. And today we want to look at what mentorship is in this episode. And before we understand what mentorship is, let's try and understand what goes into it. So we have two individuals that makes up the whole mentorship process. We have the mentor and then the mentee. So the mentor is basically someone who gives guidance, advice, and coaches another person based on a particular area of influence or a particular subject. And a mentee is the individual receiving their guidance and instructions and training and coaching. So it's two-sided. We have two people. One is emitting, the other is receiving. And the process of that taking place is what we call mentorship. So mentorship basically will refer to a process where one individual is giving guidance, is giving advice, is sharing experiences, training another individual. And like we've learned, the one who is emitting or the one who is giving out becomes the mentee, and the one who is receiving becomes the mentor. And we have different form of mentors. Normally, the idea has been that mentorship should stem from a higher authority to a lower authority, or somebody in a very high status and then mentoring somebody from a low status. But it's not the issue. That's not always the issue. Mentorship is not always from a higher person to a lower person. In our next episode, we are going to look at the different types of mentorship we have and how they affect our living, especially in the context of leadership. Just to end with this, every leader needs to be mentored. Let's agree to that. Every single leader needs to be mentored. There shouldn't be a time where you as a leader lives on your own, take decision on your own. Aside the fact that you have a team you are working with, there should be somebody ahead or somebody above that you would receive guidance and information or advice from. So in our next episode, we are going to look at the different phases of mentorship we have, then we pick it up from there. Thank you so much for joining us today on Leadership Go. We hope that you join us in our next episode. Do well to subscribe if you haven't, share with friends, invite people to watch. Thank you.